So here is my experience of moving to Dubai. We'll break this video down into why I did it, how I did it, my thoughts of living here so far, and will I stay here in the future or not. If you're new here, my name is Ramesh. I've been a product designer for the past 5 years now. I've always wanted to move to Dubai ever since I was quite young. I remember when I was around 11 years old, I created this 3D project of the Burj Khalifa using toilet rolls. I wish I had a picture, but I don't sadly anymore. And so ever since then, I've been fascinated by Dubai with their tall buildings, fancy cars, Atlantis water park. I knew since then I had to visit the city. So fast forward 15 years later, I now live here. I get a lot of questions on my ex from other creators looking to move to Dubai. And so in this video, I thought I'd share my thoughts, share my journey so far of how I moved from London to Dubai. So let's get into why did I move to Dubai in the first place. I've already mentioned that this has been a childhood dream, but that dream started to fade away in my late teens / early 20s because reality kicked in. I had to get education, get a job, get a life, and so the dream of moving to Dubai was starting to slowly fade away. For the early parts of my career, I was quite happy working at a 9 to 5 and living a comfortable life without luxury. There's nothing wrong with a 9 to 5. In fact, I do recommend aspiring designers looking to get into industry to first work in a corporate environment just to get a feel of how industry level design works and operates. But at one point, just before I got married, I started wanting more for my life and my family's. And so the idea of Dubai kicked in around December 2023, and a few months later, I made the move. Another reason for the move is that I'm closer to Pakistan, where a majority of my family lives. I save both time and money, making it much easier for me to go visit them whenever I want. Before, I was taking indirect flights from London to Pakistan, which would take around 13 to 15 hours, including layover time. My last ticket was about £700 for a return ticket, but I'm not sure how much it costs nowadays. Now, a ticket from Dubai to Lahore is around 3 to 4 hours and can go as low as £200 for a return ticket. So yeah, that was another big incentive for the move. It's just great to know that I can go visit my family anytime I want and they could come visit me. Now for the most obvious reason. Dubai is a tax haven, meaning 0% tax, 0% income tax, 0% capital gains tax, and 0% corporate tax. But that depends on how you've structured your company. I know some people are ashamed to admit this, but I have no shame in this. I want to make more money so that my family and I can enjoy life a bit more. And so one of the best ways to make more money is to move to a country where you pay no taxes. Of course, these rules can change overnight, but so far 0% tax, and I'm here for it. If you're from the UK, you know how high taxes are over there. Let's say you earn anywhere between £50,000 to £125,000 a year. You fall into the higher tax rate band, meaning you pay 40% for any money you make within that band. What that means is up to £50,000, you pay 20% tax, and any money above that is 40%. Let's say you earn an annual salary of £70,000. You actually take home, after paying taxes, £51,000. So almost £20,000 has gone to taxes. Apart from income tax, there are other taxes you pay in the UK. There is capital gains tax, property tax, VAT, and the list goes on really. If you have a business like myself, you also have to pay corporate tax, which I believe has gone up to 25% from 19%, but I'm not entirely sure about that. But now we move to Dubai, you earn 70,000 and you keep 70,000. So yeah, it just made perfect sense to me to be out here. And I'm not speaking ill of the UK tax system. It has its own benefits. But for me personally, the 0% tax and the other reasons, yeah, it just made perfect sense to move out here. So another reason I moved out here is how safe it is. The crime rate in Dubai is ridiculously low compared to other cities out the world. So I don't have to worry about getting mugged or anything like that, which unfortunately in London, I do have to be cautious about. And then there's no comparison to Pakistan really. The crime rate over there is really high. You know, I do have to worry about what I'm wearing, what I have on me, what time of the night I'm leaving the house. So yeah, a big incentive to moving to Dubai was simply how safe it was for me and my family So let's go through how I made the move. The process was fairly easy, to be honest, and that's because of one main reason. I didn't do any of it. I hired an agent who sorted out opening a business for me, getting my bank account, visa, Emirates ID, and for my partner as well. Though I didn't trust them blindly. I was making sure to double check everything of what they were telling me. So yeah, anyone looking to open a business here, make sure to do your research. It's easy to get it done because you're hiring an agent to do it for you, but the process isn't simple as opening a business in the UK. Just make sure you know what business structure you have, either free zone or mainland license. Just make sure you know how your business is structured. There's free zone, which is what I did, or a mainland license. You might need an office space that's separate from your home. I've gone with an Ajari virtual office, so that works out well for me. If you have any questions on this, feel free to DM me on X and I'm more than happy to help out. So, what do I think about Dubai? It honestly exceeded my expectation. It's a great lifestyle, it's convenient, and it's quite a safe area to live in. One thing I notice out here is that there's a strong hustle culture. So people are working Monday to Sunday at crazy hours, not like in the UK where you're doing Monday to Friday, 9 to 5, and then relax after your work day is done, watch some Netflix, etc. It's really grind till you make it. And to be honest, I quite like that. It pushes me to achieve more, and I feel that's what I need to do right now, because I don't want to be in a place where I'm not financially stable for when kids come around. You know, when kids are there, I want to be there with them. The main thing I wish I knew before moving to Dubai were how quickly the costs can add up at the start. Renting out here is a check system, so the fewer checks you pay up front, the less the price will be. I've gone for 4 checks, so that means that every quarter the check gets cashed in and the money is deducted from my bank account. Deposits for literally everything, rent, utilities, even though you do get your money back, it still adds up quite a bit at the beginning when you first move out here. Being an employer rather than employee, so yeah, this is an interesting one. Having a business in the UK provides quite a few benefits, but over here, it's actually quite the opposite. You cover your own medical insurance, which is needed, but it's still quite a high cost. If you're a one-man business like myself, you can't finance or lease a car until your business is operating for at least 3 years in the country. It can also be quite challenging to receive a credit card here. Now, there are ways around this. So, for example, we recently got a new car here, and so to finance it, we got a loan from our UK bank and paid it in cash to the car dealer over here. So yeah, there aren't many good benefits compared to having a business in the UK, but that 0% tax pretty much covers it. So, do I see myself here in the future? It's too early for me to say, but so far, we've been really enjoying it. The lifestyle here is so convenient. Plus, it's amazing to make a childhood dream come true and visit Burj Khalifa in person. For now, we're definitely here for a year. And then if we don't like it or something arises, then we'll just move back to the UK. So yeah, that's it for this video. If you have any questions or concerns, feel free to reach out to me on X. I'll leave a link to it in the description. I started taking a lot of pictures of Dubai with my new iPhone lately. I've started posting them on my Instagram, so feel free to check them out. I'll leave a link in the description. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Subscribe for more, and I'll see you in the next one. That's a wrap.